Mr. Sinisi was a very smart, kind, good-hearted, organized, great man.
Mr. Sinisi was a kind and dedicated person who loved his job.
Mr. Sinisi was a gym teacher, and I had him my freshman year.
Mr. Sinisi was he was better than a good person. He was a great person. He was like one of those people that people always would like to be around.
He was kind, considerate, caring, and he never ever fought with any of us, no matter how loud we got with him or anything.
He also had a very great, dry sense of humor. We used to always, in the locker room, we enjoyed reciting movie lines and trying to guess what movie we were coming from. And he was just a person that I really enjoyed being around.
The most memorable moment about Sinisi that I have is that he was always having fun about his job. He enjoyed it.
There was many great memories. I mean, Mr. Sinisi and I worked in the same office every single day, so we sat next to each other every single day. We talked about everything, every different subject, from my life to his life. We enjoyed playing golf together. During the summer a lot, we would meet each other at the golf course. We'd play golf, we'd laugh, we'd have fun. He was new to the sport, and he became the golf coach in Manchester. He was so nervous that he wasn't going to be able to do a good job that he would always be, come on, Rich, we have to go to the golf course and we have to play just so I can get better and I can learn the game a little better. So we enjoy that.
The most memorable moment about Mr. Sinisi was all the things that he taught me in the class. He was a real cool teacher, and when we played volleyball in gym class, I could always remember he would always get into the games and try to beat the other team that was winning.
It was awful. We had baseball practice at the time. It was Saturday morning, and Miss Miller had come in and told me the news. And you know, the first thing, you're just in shock. You don't really believe that it really happened, and you don't really understand why it really happened. I mean, Mr. Sinisi, I didn't talk about this also, but he was also a black belt in karate. The man was in amazing shape. He didn't drink. He didn't smoke. He took great care of himself. So for something like this to happen, you just don't understand it. And when I was told, you know, obviously, I was in complete shock and just devastated by the news.
When school administration first found out about Mr. Sinisi's passing, they sprung into action, first making sure that crisis counselors were available to the entire student body when they needed them. Also, the guidance department was able to isolate students that were directly in contact with Mr. Sinisi, his classes, the students that he coached, and were able to talk to them directly. Furthermore, the school decided to close for Mr. Sinisi's funeral, and in fact, the majority of the staff and quite a few of the students showed their support to Mr. Sinisi's family by attending.
I can take the rain